Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on whereabouts you're around the world. I hope you're having a phenomenal day so far. And welcome to the first Farthest Frontier Friday of 2025. So we're at... this is New Starvingshire. We'll do a quick tour around in just a moment, but we need to get wood. It's early in the morning. We want to get our wood production up. Our logs are doing okay at the moment, and our firewood's doing all right, but our population is growing. So we want to get as much wood as we possibly can and get our production up and running. So this is the our main area of New Starvingshire here. This is our town hall. And you see we've got a few fertile fields we've set up here. We've got two more that are just being worked on at the moment, and then our main housing area is just to the south. The only problem is we've got a few problems surrounding our small hamlet right now, and yes, which is kind of limiting our growth and the directions in which we can go. We also have a problem where
Need something?
You know what? Let's get a Waggly shrimp in there. Waggly will soon spoon all those animals to death, eating our crops. So we've got two fields that we're just doing some recovery on to get their weed level down and their fertility up. You can see those two here. We're probably going to remove one of those and grow some vegetables there. Don't really mind that much what we grow here, to be honest. Just we're trying to improve fertility and get a little bit more food because we are, after all, a growing colony. And honestly, have you not read the colony policy? So, we need to set a grazing area over here for our stable. We don't have that done yet. We'll sort that out in a wee bit. And we've got a few buildings to upgrade. But where I really want to focus this morning's attention is on getting wood. So, over here we have got our upgraded sawmill, and we've got a forester camp or two who are planting 5 trees to every one they log because we don't have any natural forest. We did have a little bit, but it's over here. And I think what I'd like to do, ideally, if we have enough population available, which we currently do not, is get ourselves set up with a much higher wood planks, because we're going to use that as one of our exports in this town. We're also going to want to protect this a little bit better, but for now the big thing is getting wood planks set up, getting our stockyards filled with produce, and making sure that the people here have enough food and other sustaining goods to keep them going through the winter and keep them working while logging. So we click here, you can see we've got 3 forests at the moment. I think I'm going to try and add a 4th to this area here, and then possibly actually fence this area off a little bit, just to protect them from raiders, so the raiders are more likely to go for the center of our city. And we'll have this wooded area that will be fenced off, which will also hopefully contain the work that's being produced. We also have a small problem that Mega Rock is about to disappear, which was our main source for rock to be able to pave many of our roads. So we're going to have to do a wee bit more exploring, and also start working on getting our coal and iron production up and running a bit better as well. We've got a foundry there. We should have a mine here. Is that expired now? Yes! Okay, that's good news. Why am I excited the mine's expiring? Well, because it's kind of inconvenient where it is. And we have one more inconvenient mine here as well. But this will free up a lot of population. And we'll find somewhere else. In fact, let's just salvage that building now. We've got some coal mine already here we're working on. This deposit on coal is a lot, so we could build another mine over here. We are going to need to find some more iron ore somewhere, just to allow us to produce some basic weapons and goods. Let's harvest that rock. We've just missed the death of Mega Rock. Mark, how are you? Lovely to have you here over on Twitch. So, we also need to make sure we're getting our forager to grab the eggs. The willow, the medicinal herbs are important to us as well. And of course, if we can sneak ourselves far enough into the forest in the north, we can try and grab some nuts as well. Good after sleep, Harry. How are you, my friend? Oh, you had a pleasant rest of the dark times. Well, yeah, I woke up at 3:30 this morning, so about 4.5 hours ago, and have not been able to get back to sleep since. Right, there's no trees in range of the work camp. That's okay. We're just going to tell them to do nothing but plant trees. Over time, these trees will start to mature. There are a few mature trees here that we can take advantage of. Fish here, the deer are sighted. It'd be kind of useful if we can build the deer in here as well. So we've got clay there, we've got a huge clay pit on the other side. There's more coal over here. Ooh. Oh my, sir. And it's not quite a mega rock, but it is a rock. Let's harvest that. While I'm looking for other jobs for our villagers here, we have bricks for a reason, don't we, chat? I can definitely remember what that reason is. We need 300 of them to get our next town centre. We also need to grow our population up to 400, so... Also, something that I haven't done yet that I wanted to... I'm going to build another herbalist, because I think they've changed a thing with the herbalists. So the forager's shack. Oh, what do we reckon? Is that cabbage outside or inside the blueprint? Let's cancel that. And we're not desperate to hold on to cabbage, but... let's build that there. Although, sorry, part of the problem here is I'm not actually entirely sure how this building's upgrade works. Because it says somewhere, not on the fishing shack, let's try the right building. The forager shack does not meet requirements for an upgrade, that's fine, just because we don't have enough clay. But foragers can cultivate selected resource in a garden rather than gathering for the wilderness. So I don't want to put the garden over the patch of herbs there that would then cause us all sorts of problems. Harry says, not bad, thanks. Fighting Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader's quite fun. I really need to play that game at some point. I think I picked it up on release and just have never played it. Mark says, not bad, been playing copious amounts of Delta Force. It is so fun, Mark, isn't it? It's just... I love it when you find a game that you can just pick up and just have some joyous, silly fun with. And I think Delta Force kind of hits that for me. It's, you can pick up the game, you can play, you get just rewarded for playing the objectives. It's just such a fun game to play. Right, I am looking for iron. I'm sure there's an overlay somewhere that would show me where it is. Hang on, let's pro gamer this. There we go. I'm a little bit afraid. The reason I just told them to come down here and harvest the rock is I'm a wee bit afraid there's going to be another bandit camp down here. Because we still have 0 defensive forces. Oh. Well, that could have gone worse. Stop it. Lightning strikes is hitting all around. Wow, that's a lot of eggs over there. I am going to build another forager's hut. Might move these around later, but for now... We've got a few more bits of road to upgrade. We do have enough stone at the moment, but... well, that's a lie. There's never enough stone. I'm sure I saw another iron deposit, chat. Some more rocks. It's clay. Are these eggs? I was almost certain there's a deposit over here. There's coal here. Well, apparently we are going to have to risk it a little bit and go exploring, because it turns out I don't know where iron is. Loads of coal, but coal's easy to come across. Because if you can't find coal, you can make charcoal once you've established a sustainable forestry, which is why we're so desperate to get wood this morning. And make it sustainable. But I'm really struggling here now to find iron ore, and I've probably gone past it 100 times by now. Let me know down in the comments on YouTube or in chat how many times I went past it before I noticed it. Because I wasn't worried about running out of iron because we had so much. What a divot. Morning, Kaz. I'm up, but it's cold, so maybe still in bed. That's honestly totally reasonable. I think it's -2, -4 today. Right, let's see if this guy has any iron we can buy from him. Right, we're going to transfer a few items here. I'm going to just... because I really want to make baskets a sustainable income source for us as well. Oof. Look how spendy getting horses are. Jeez. I do not have enough tradable items to make that. I mean, I should be... I think this might be a mistake as well, chat, but let's make all the mistakes. So I'll try and get as much of his gold as we can. He only wants to sell us clothing. And we haven't actually got the world's largest amount of flax. We do have one of our fields. In fact, this year's growing flax. But I have a feeling we probably don't have a huge amount in our stores. Have we got all of it at the workshop here? So I've tried to integrate a few more of the commercial buildings so they're a bit closer to home. You can see they're idle all the time. That's because there's no flax. Okay. They're contemplating and taking a break. So I'll remove one person from there. And let's add an extra person somewhere else.
Hello.
Hello. Let's upgrade you as well. The skill trees are lower on the daunting side, more complexity in interplay than even Mordheim's system. Oh, that's kind of cool, though. I do need to have a look at that. I think I'm at the point that we've got enough stone. I'm going to cobble all of our roads. We've got 4 people making bricks over here. You know what we'll do is I'll add an extra person gathering clay. We should still have a few more. So we need 24 labourers just to keep moving things around efficiently. We'll turn the Weaver's building off for a little bit. How are our soap makers doing? Making soap. Excellent. The tannery has tanning hides. Let's upgrade that and put 2 more people in the tannery. It won't bring us a lot for now. It's more of a long-term play. Because we don't get a huge amount for it, but it does. These are selling really high at the moment, which is why I'm happy to sell some. And take some of this, the gold from this trader. Yeah, this might cause a bit of a problem. Oh no, I forgot. They'll just let you tell it to keep ordering up to a set number. 500, I think. So this is a pretty poor price. Normally we'd be able to add more value to these pelts. I would... In an ideal world, I'd like to try and buy 2 horses from this man. We have to keep an eye on our food stores and our available space in our housing at the moment as well. We want to keep this number above 6 and this number ideally above 10 empty spaces so that we can accommodate more villagers at every opportunity. Those horses are just so expensive and but I really want cavalry. Ooh, that's a problem. Well, I think this is the sort of fire that you want to enjoy your morning coffee in front of. Here, just here. That was sliding this up. There, yeah, it's perfect. Intentional, definitely, chat. Yep. That is the old saw pit. Oh, and you can see we've upgraded one of our root cellars to a brick root cellar. All right. I was thinking about doing some more mining in this area and building a proper blacksmithing area here rather than just the temporary one we started with. But I'll be honest, I'm not seeing any iron. We already know there's raiders on a couple of other sides. And we do now have a garrison, so we can start creating some arms and armor. What I'm going to do is, temporarily, we are going to have wood planks. We're trying to get that figure up. So I'm going to tell them to build just shields. Because we do have these resources. He's apparently still producing tools. And we're going to pull some of the people out of here because we actually don't have... We can't have the workforce just sitting around doing nothing. I can have one person sitting doing nothing, but not quite that many. Oh, we can't upgrade these hunters' lodges because we're out of iron. Please, sir, do you have any ore? Maybe not. Our cobbler's doing okay. It's Acol just going for a wee walk. Told you all traders are flankers. Look, that's why I used to get told to run faster. When new merchants arrived, please tell me you have iron, sir. Ooh. If I was just sitting on a lot of money, I would take that trade. So that soap's going really cheap. So you can just trade your way out of some of these. I'm going to transfer 200 iron. Oh no, I'm not. Hell no. Ignore that. Not going to do any of that stuff at all. But iron is... So we have got iron, so we did make enough to carry us through to get the building done. I was wrong. And in fact, it has been built. There's our upgraded hunters. So the upgrade basically gives us an additional item recipes and increased durability to the building. So they can take carcasses, small carcasses, boar carcasses, and wolf carcasses, and basically get more resources out of them, particularly for boar carcasses. Also, if we can get 2 iron going to it, they'll make traps, and those traps will produce additional tallow and furs, I believe. Right. Our food is doing okay because we don't have one of our food crops. One thing we can do though, is just check they're still milling. They are, because they're about to get a lot of crop. That's why it started milling at 12. We don't need someone in there all the time. And we've got this. So if we allow the clay to go up a little bit, we'll try upgrading a forager shack, which is the first time I've done it. Braxis says, send help. Hangover is painful. Well, you know what they say. How are you, Braxius? Other than, as the locals in my area would say, you're absolutely hanging.
Work to be done?
Right, we definitely need to find iron. So let's see if these exploring areas of... Oh, for goodness sake. Another raiders camp. Well. Bad woods. We did find more medicinal roots. Gonna be a sofa day, you think? That is entirely fair. That's part of the holiday season. There's still... It's interesting because I work with a global team, and there are some people who Christmas is over and done with. They've had their fun. It feels like a distant memory. I think, isn't Orthodox Christmas in 6 days? No, is it 7th or 9th? I can never remember off the top of my head. Which, to answer someone's question from the other day, is why we still have the Merry Christmas graphic. We'll have it until Orthodox Christmas has passed. You're going to get some bacon out of the freezer, hoping it's okay later. You're going to need it. Ah, bacon sandwich. Excellent. Or Hunter's chicken. Add some cheese, some bacon, some barbecue sauce. Put that in a slightly toasted bath. Or serve it with some vegetables. You've got a high protein, lovely meal. So we can get some more fish from the south. We might have to trade our way out of having no iron. Which is a problem. So there has been a change in the mechanics you can use in here. Which will allow you to request items to the trader, but they charge an absolute premium for it. Because, you know, supply and demand. So if we see any iron ore, we're probably going to have to buy it. Oh, iron ore. There it is. I missed... Oh, it's not much, though. Still probably enough to be worth grabbing, though. Oh, I should have done this earlier. I forgot that happens. Pro gamer right here. So it just shows a slightly bigger circle around where there is ore, which can make it a wee bit easier to spot. Particularly if it's on the edge of the map. So we've got loads of coal, no iron ore. Well, poop. Okay, let's see if we can... We'll do what we can with what we have. This is, however, unlimited clay deposits, so, you know, we can't really complain. In fact, let's build ourselves under the roads. We'll build a road just here. We'll also need to build ourselves a wagon shop to move that. You see our clay's sneaking up, not by much. Actually, can we shortcut that by a little bit and just buy some clay? No. I think what I am going to do, though, is buy some tallow, maybe? Yeah, let's buy some tallow. Because to bring in some more income and also keep our people healthy, we can potentially set up another soap shop up in the north there. Yeah, you can chat and enjoy nature all you like, because there's no horses here. How much wheat do we get? 762. So that will keep the flour going, and that will make everyone happy or happier around our bakery, because they can probably stop pondering their existence and start baking some bread. They made 700 loaves last year. Right, we're going to change this. Let's do one thing that adds fertility and one thing that takes it away. Oof. That's why we have to do so many fallow years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be -6. Alright, that's a bit more balanced. It will have a lower yield though. So what I'm counting is these add +1 to fertility. And this will take away 5. So this will be balanced, but we won't be increasing our fertility on our field there. And this field is on +7 at the moment. Over the course of 3 years, over all of its harvesting. I'm going to take out that crop there. And maybe... maybe do that. So that'll still be positive by 1. We could just balance it. It'll probably not do particularly well, but just to add a bit of variety to food. You're going on a piece of with friends this afternoon. Seems like a job for a taxi, Braxius, if you've had a heavy night, my friend. Morning, Les. Alright, how's getting wood going? We're doing okay. We've got lots of trees being planted. How many labourers do we have? We've got 10 labourers to play with at the moment, so we'll add 5 more to the sawmill to try and boost our planks. And we'll increase the stockyards here. And instantly the sawmill catches fire. Guys. That's, yeah, we want to do more work, and apparently our workers want to seize the means of production, so, this seems absolutely fine. Yes, just, yep, just match it up just here. There we go. There we go. See, fine. Everything's fine. The £100 taxi. Might be worth rearranging them, bud. It's a lot more than that if you find yourself over the limit and stopped. I have a friend that thought he was fine to drive after a particularly heavy night out, and it was 6 o'clock the following day that he was driving, and was still over the limit. But yeah, it kind of sucks if you're in a rural area, though. Maybe we can buy some clay this time. Let's speed this up a bit, because we don't have a lot to do for a few minutes. Oh, other than send people down the pits. Is that enough? I'd like to try and get as much ore gathered from here as possible, as quickly as possible, so we can shut the mine back down again. Kat says, do you have a breathalyzer? We can build out our village a little bit more here, actually. How close is that? Oh, and we do need to upgrade this market because that will also help serve more of these places, and we'll be able to put 2 more villages in here to help with that as well. Where's our housing? So we can at least stick 1 there. Maybe another one back on there might get away with it. I think it might be a little bit out though. We're running low on labourers again. How rude. And I think we put loads of people into our clay pits as well. If we stick loads more people in here, we might be able to just get that knocked out next year. Your dad has breathalyzer driving in France and Spain. Oh, is it HGV or is it just a more general requirement? Can we get that? The problem is we're using bricks at a significant pace to try and give ourselves a wee bit of some of our chosen upgrades, but we're not actually producing bricks that fast. We could turn our economy around to produce a lot of bricks, I suppose. So I'm expecting our logging to drop significantly as we're really focused for a little bit on making this a thick forest. Also, I'd like to maybe build some defenses. This is really a defense for our woodland. I can hear wolves, which is a problem. Oh, forget. How? How are you on fire again? What? They did 13 years driving over. I bought a place 3 years ago. It's static, but at home for them twice a year. Oh, nice. Fire says we have snow too now. Heavy snowstorm. See, I think if it's going to snow, you want it to snow properly, right? I'm trying to find a line that I can put some defenses on this side. Without straying too close to those bandits. These aren't meant to be proper defenses. They're just meant to be a guard for our villagers who are in our industrial area over here until we deal with the bandit camp. Because realistically, the bandits will get right through here. It's... Oh, see... That's what I was afraid of. Damn. Can they get close enough to build? Yes, okay. I might leave them to it then. It's only if they...
Mm-hmm.
This genius here is going to go and try and bury our dead. But you can see the problem here. They're all archers. There you go. She's gone off to do something else now. She's forgotten all about it. Traveling merchants arrived. Yes. Right, this is renewable, or we've got plenty of in fact, let's do that. We've already got a fairly large coal pit that we're just getting rid of, but also we can make charcoal instead. So I'm going to try and sell as much as I can and see if we can buy ourselves some weapons and see if we have... Oh, we've got 4 shields there. We don't have any armor, so to speak. Oof. Yeah, that's going to require some quick messing around. Ooh. Slow this down a wee second. What do we need the clay for, chat? Oh, it was this, wasn't it? There we go. We've got quite a bit of willow. What I'm looking at is we might sell the rest of our honey. Because, you know, I've heard things about honey, like it will take all your affiliate revenue. Right. So let's get it out of our camp. Get rid of 7 lots closed. I don't want to sell too much of that. Stone's non-renewable for us. Let's sell all of that. Sell that. I'm fairly desperate to get cash in. You're on the edge of this yellow warning for snow and ice over the weekend. They also said temperatures here could be around 12 or 13 on Sunday. Pretty sure that's going to make snow hard. Yeah, what's the weather like with me? As I'm going out shopping in a little bit. It's not too bad, actually. Look, it doesn't have the alerts in. I'm going to get the severe weather warning tomorrow for snow and ice. And on Sunday. And yeah, so not too bad here. Right, we'll speed this up a little bit. What I have decided is I'm going to buy 5 swords so we can get ourselves a little posse together. And then I'm going to buy as much of this iron as I can trade other resources for. Oh, that might be a problem. I didn't build the logistics to go with this coal mine. Oh, there is a wagon going there, though. All right, that's not so bad. So we're just going to make this lass very rich. When do your racks arrive? I haven't got them ordered yet, Mark. So I'm waiting to hear back. I've got some design work to do today. And then I'm reaching out to Penelcom again to get them to quote for whether they can either produce the racks in Signal White themselves and powder coat them, because we're ordering 3 and all the accessories, or whether they can just send them to us raw, and we'll send them off to be powder coated somewhere near us. And then as soon as we've done that, they do have a NAS on its way. But as soon as we've got that done, the next thing is buying kitchen surface, and we're having kitchen surface cut to size to make some furniture out of it. Hopefully. Super tempted to sort out some fish because I'm not happy with what our stocks are at the moment, but just make sure the wheel mounts don't stick out from the bottom of the rack. They don't generally on these ones, but if they do, I'll just burr them off. He's running back and forth to this store that's got the coal in it to like get 10 at a time. Well, I'm going to pause this just for a second because we want to just grab. Is there anything else we can trade with him? The honey's not over yet. But they're being sued in court, so they might be soon. Let's see. Oh, I think we're just going to give all of our trading money over. And I think we've done that pretty successfully. 283 iron. It's not a huge amount, but that's actually twice what we've got in that that wee iron mine over here that we're spending lots of villagers clearing out. So I'll take 2 villagers from that. And that will get us back up to our 25 labourers. I'm going to put 1 of the villagers into this wee foundry here to help out. Have you tried using the unifying site magic VPN thing for your remote backups? No, I haven't yet, sir. No, she's gone. Alright, we can speed this up now. If we can get a little bit of gold back from trading this honey away, that will be ideal. There you go, 384. Alright, we've got a bit of a mix of stuff being grown this year. That's good. What's not so good is we haven't really grown our population by much. Trying to do this constant balancing of not taking too many people out. Oh, that is a gate there. So they're bringing out 202. This is going to be here forever. So we might have to expand our coal mining really significantly and our storage to free up that space for our town growth. Because I want to build in this area here. I mean, we could bring this down a little bit more. And let's upgrade our market. That'll upgrade the reach of the market a little bit more as well. Right, they don't have any trees to cut at the moment, so they should be focusing on this area here. These guys will flow it out a little bit more over this side. And these are the only ones that are actually cutting anything at the moment. I don't want to go too far, but I'll take it out to this side. So we do have these mature trees here. For defending, we don't really want to have trees around because the defenses mainly consist of archers at this stage. And if they can't see, they can't shoot. Alright, our wood planks are scaling quite nicely though. Yeah, you can see if, while I've got that highlighted, if we come over here and highlight this tower, you can see towards the heavily wooded areas they don't have visibility of. They don't get any bonuses. Cars, one of the next things you want to build is a Cooper. Or two. I'd like to build this a military quarter later. I've changed my mind about where I'm putting that. But I do want this to be close enough. And we have got an objective to build. You know what? We might put the Coopers down here. No, I'm going to put it up here. I'm trying to balance out where we're going to use the end product and where the materials are being stored. And I think this might be where it makes the most sense. Holy cow, that went quickly. Dr. Placebo has joined us there. Oh, we now need housing quickly, or people are going to start complaining they don't have it. Right. How far does this reach now? Okay, so it reaches the other side here. And one more house there. So let's do this. We'll build one house here. We're going to build our pathways, the roads and decorations. So we've got the spacing right for those. Then we'll build that there, and we're going to say those two houses and maybe this one are urgent because we do have other building projects going on. We'll add one more builder to the pool. Actually, we'll use that opportunity. Yeah, we've got 12 free labourers. So what are your cunning plans today, Fire? Hey, Cole says people want to live in houses. Who knew? Well, in the UK, allegedly, successive governments Successive government is an oxymoron, says Acol. I think you mean successful, but not so much. People go in doing that, trying to do their best, but apparently looking at graphs is a little difficult with housing. Is there any chance they could actually build these houses I've told them to prioritize? Well, there's one. There you go. We've got 7 people out in the cold at the moment. All the groundwork's been done. I know there's a housing shortage. What are you doing contemplating doing? Oh, that could be... Any chance of builder coming and, you know, building? Oh, we do. That's one done. And another. Okay, we have only just... Right, the rest can all stay on... Well, if everything's a priority, nothing's a priority. So we'll make this one house there a priority. It's also within the area for this market. And then these 3 can get built as and when. Mark says, speaking of housing, will there be more house flipper? I think so. I haven't played a huge amount of House Flipper before. I'm actually not sure I ever played it because it was on the Waggly Plan like Derp Squad list. So I quite enjoyed it. I think we were only just getting out the tutorial. But it was okay so far, and it didn't cause too many problems with, I don't think it caused any problems with my epilepsy. So, yeah, don't see a reason not to. Right, we currently have 13 spare labourers. One of them is going into our morning mission of getting wood. Oh, no, we already backfilled there. So we'll backfill here. Now let's upgrade our trading post. It's going to use a lot of our gold reserves, quite a lot of our brick, but I think it's going to be worth it. And we'll put 2 more people into the market to keep that stocked. And now we've got our Cooper. We'll put 3 people into there. How are we doing for spare people now? Okay. We've still got 7. Was that before or after that mine got built? We've got 5. Okay. So the reason I'm putting so much into this market is because I want to make sure that as many of these houses as possible are super well stocked for supplies close by, because they're already going to be spending quite a bit of their time getting to and from our jobs, because our housing is, because of where resources are, isn't really near where our workspace is for quite a lot of our people. And we may need to build, we've got temporary shelter for 16 people out here, but we've got 12. Yeah, we need more temporary shelter here as well. Let's set that up too. Oh, and we've got our little experiment over here as well. Oh, that's cool. They're cultivating their garden. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Hang on, I need to slow this down because we've got traders in. I think this might be relatively new, or I'm just not paying attention. But I love they've got a little garden. You can tell them what they're going to cultivate, because it means you can grab these nuts, or you can get yourself some more herbs or medicinal roots, which on some maps, if you can't find medicinal roots for your late game, it's really difficult to find. So it can really cause you some problems when you're trying to make medicine. Or just some berries for food variety. That is awesome. Also, if we remove that resource, if that's all the space they need, that we might do a wee village of these foragers. And we want to grab as much of the natural resource as we can from the area. And that's the downside to this upgrade, is that they're not going to get any of the resources from the ground around. So if you are lucky and you do have some natural resources, they're not going to pick them up for you. So you don't necessarily want to upgrade all of them, but I think that's safe enough to get her to grab those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the tower and 2 buildings. Right, let's go and check on the what we've got going on over here. It's also tell them that's an urgent priority to get the trading post upgraded. We've got enough being built with these planks at the moment. Oh, yeah, I'm going to take all of your money if I can, sir. Excellent. Holy cow, the horses are getting ever more expensive. We may actually just have to swallow hard and get ourselves 2 horses. Jeez. Oh, nice. can only really afford to maintain 4 soldiers without having a few good trading years. We've got 2 good swords remaining. Hopefully we'll have another trader coming in soon. All right. I think we had put 1 more in there. Right, we can set the building's grazing area. Okay, so the fodder quality is 84%. Did I see we just got an extra person? No, I didn't. That was wishful thinking. But a new merchant has arrived. Let's see what we can sell them. Oh, that we're definitely buying. All of that tallow. I'm kind of tempted to buy this and just work harder on turning a profit on our clothing. We're kind of getting pretty low on a lot of these items, much, much lower than I would want. But we do have production chains up for quite a few of these things. But if I can get some of my money back, I can either get another horse, or potentially, if we can raise a barn fast enough, get a cow. Food production... I don't think anyone really wants to live next to a barn. We're not going to be able to get a cow because we've just, if we're selling planks, that's not going to be the way we're going to be able to. Oh, I do love our trading centers aesthetic though. That's kind of cool. Oh, he's gone. Right, okay. Gonna sell a little bit of our food stocks down. Right, I think at this point we can speed up. I've told them not to sell the planks, so instead prioritize this building. So it's just whether we can build this or not, as to whether we can afford a cow or not. Just freeing up a few more people to... there we go. Birth rate is circa 0 a year at the moment. Another traveling merchant. Let's see what the other one wants. He'll buy soap only at 6 gold. We were selling at much more than that before. I'm going to keep selling coal because it's sustainable for us to do at the moment. Because we can build charcoal manufacture on this side. We can maybe put a little bit of charcoal somewhere over here. We've also got more coal over this side. So coal's difficult to deal with later on and requires lots of people. But for now, it might do okay. All right. How are we doing for people? We need 27, so we've got 4 spare labourers at the moment after taking some of those people out. So I'm going to add 2 of them to here. If I had more pennies, I would buy more of these. Oh. Bad words, we missed it. Alright, that's us back to labourer count is critically low. We're going to turn this building off because there's nothing for them to look after. That will sort the labourer count out. They pulled out 69 last month. They got 100. Sorry, last year, and they got 189. Have we worked our way through our iron stores yet? Not quite. And we do have more iron being mined, although we don't have a lot less. 28 more iron there. And then we can delete this. Oh, we need to grab these nuts. Right, it's already in the area. They're on it. Wow, they made 300 berries from that one wee area. Maybe mixing the foragers' gardens in with the housing isn't a terrible idea. Both because it will add some aesthetic, but also it means the food source for those is closer to market. I say we'll start producing dairy, but if we start getting dairy from these horses, we, well, it may not be the dairy we're looking for. So this isn't really intended as proper defense. It's just intended as a bit of a barrier. Might get a bit too close. All right, we're slowly building out our shields. We're not building out any swords at all at the moment. Oh, we've got flax. We could be making more clothing. We don't have any grain, so we can pull someone out of our windmill. So it won't be a grain harvest this year either. What is cool, though, is we have started to get barrels together, which is cool because it means our food stores last a wee bit longer. So you can see there's a 25% reduction in food wastage, and that really comes in handy. We'll have to find ourselves a new source of iron, though. We've got 3 more labourers. Let's at least get 2 of them working the foundry. An impending blizzard. There's Daft Panzer building our defences there. Hey, a plan of attack has awoken. Arisen. Get off sleep plans, says Harry.
Hey, Harry.
These nuts, says Laz. Indeed, you do have to grab these nuts to be able to have a balanced diet. Oh, not those ones. That sound is forever recorded now. You would have thought with the blizzard coming we'd get some horse armor, but you know, it's not to be. I was going to sing songs for a living myself, but barding just wasn't for me. Right, let's go over here. Stable. I really need to improve the number of horses we have to get a steady birth rate. And we could also start to move from gathering eggs to having chickens. Problem is, we could put more mines here. Let's see. Building more housing and opening more pits. It's like the opposite of the Britain in the 80s. Right. Alright, we have been 100% successful at getting wood. We have done okay at getting wooded areas. So what I'm going to start to do is... we do have this one here, which does have some mature trees now. So I'll start to bring that ratio down here, because this area is also being supported by 2 other growers. This still has a lot of potential for wood. And I'm going to split this one to... oh... Scouts have reported unusual radar activity amassing on our borders. The enemy is preparing to besiege your settlement with battering rams capable of withstanding arrow fire. Make preparations while you can. Well, balls. Did you, sir, bring with you a massive amount of armor and men? No? And you're not interested in actually buying any of the things we have to sell? Well... Excellent. How do you outflank flank? You attack even straight on, Charles. You actually flank the side that way. Good morning, everyone. They've got battering rams. I'm loving this for them. However, I'd like to point out the only fence we have has a huge gaping holes in it. And was really intended to persuade them to go another way versus to defend anywhere. So, yes. This is expected to go poorly. We'll try and get bigger wood soon. But for now, I'm trying to selectively cut trees because we want our population of wild deer to grow again, because we did possibly slightly overhunt them earlier. Our warehouse is looking good though, until it gets burnt to the ground. So, you know, there's that. We can't really afford to sell the flax because we only produce it 1 year in 3 on one field. Or is that another trader? Please tell me you're someone useful. Please. Oh, possibly. Well, we just need enough of them to deal with the rams, I think. I think I'm going to sell all of our baskets. Uh, 70 of our wooden planks. I'd like to buy as much of this as we can. Is there anything else we can sell for value? You know what? We're going to have to just suck it up and sell some of this, I think. I've just realised we don't have any sand nearby we spotted either, chat. That's a bit of a problem, because that means we can't make glass to preserve things. What are you doing? Right, you can get to there without the raiders shooting you. That seems fine. There's so many raider camps. Not our most professional army, but we've got Nomadic Gem, Searcane, Irma, and Ruthard are going to be defending us. Okay, that gets us our iron for the next wee bit. Did this iron mine finish iron mining yet? There's literally 2 bits of iron in the ground. We'll give them a few more minutes to do that.
Aye.
How are our weapons looking? Not fantastic. How many crossbows do we have? Ah, excellent. None. I think they've all been used by our defensive towers. And really, I think this is going to be our light company. So, mainly because we don't have much of a choice. Recruit 2 more. All right. I'm hoping we'll get to a point there won't be anything left for them to steal by the time they get here. That's a really good price for heavy armor. Well, if they were selling it. Oh, a mine is out of ore. No, that's good news. You two get out of there. And salvage the building. Might keep this on just for now, the wagon shop. Because I may yet build something else over here because we've got a deep clay deposit. So as we level up, we'll be able to use that. So we can maybe make something interesting over here later. Seeking weapons. There's still shields and swords available. Right, I don't think we really care he's leaving. There's nothing we can really take advantage of. And everything's a wee bit on the expensive side. I'll sell all of that. What are you putting out fire? Oh, are you kidding me? Why? Hey, Sherlock, good morning. How are you, my friend? Have you got a big rock yet? Unfortunately, we've been focusing more on our wood, and we did use the last of what rock we had. So, we are still searching for mega rock, but we are somewhat surrounded. Lovely to have you here, Sherlock. How is your morning going? How have your holidays been? I've got 1 month of spoilage happening, so we should be able to manage that. There you go, look at that, chat. Without having to have a mine, we've got 967 iron ore. If there's anything else we can find to sell that's not already nailed down, we'll do our best. But 3 buildings have been a bit. We're about to be raided. And you're worried that your garden isn't as nice as it once was. Come on now. It's not even cold in Scotland. It was actually probably quite pleasant up there this time of year, mate. Well, until later. If you were doing next week. You enjoy yourself, my friend. Why did Scotland make Sherlock sick? What? Oh, that sucks, buddy. Delta Force is a, well, there's 3 different game modes. One is a PvE game mode completely. I think we're going to be playing some Delta Force raids soon, TM. The other is Warfare, which is like a Battlefield PvP game. So lots of people on each side, vehicles, will depend on the map and the mode. But a very fun shooter. And then you've got the other modes that they have is a bit like Escape from Tarkov, and I'm enjoying all of it. So shall I say, to be honest, it's my fault for just not relaxing enough then, don't do anything, then rip. Yeah, it happens to me all the time as well, bud. You're like, oh, have a day off. Oh, excellent. My body's gone. You can deal with the stress today. Cool. Thanks. Oh, no. Pause. Whoa. I want there to be no gold left in our coffers here. Or near us, damn it. There you go. We've got nothing else we could sell right at this moment. We'll really tell our foundry to turn it up. We need to deal with that housing problem. 28 labourers, let's do that as well. Let's actually build. These are outside of the range of our market, but right now we just need some built. Our wood's recovering. We went from 69 wood earlier back up to 132, though we still do have some defences to build. And we need to clear these raider encampments, but I don't think our troops are strong enough yet. We've got ourselves some cavalry. Oh, we've got ourselves some horses, so we'll be able to do cavalry soon, TM, hopefully. There you go, population, birth rate 1 a year. I just want to see what our... We are skiting close to the wind here, chat. Right, that's had everything delivered to her. We just need a builder to walk past. Uh-oh. Oh, they're not on the map yet. This is going to be rough. I'm on the housing shortage. Okay, we're a little short there. Julie, are you going to...
What needs doing?
You going to build this? You are, you legend. Morning, Spudman. How are you? And Happy New Year to you. Where can I pull people from? Oh, here they come. There's our heroic troops there.
Your command.
There you go, Spudman. Join the ranks. Today is going to be a red day. And I don't have the upgrade to spears.
It will be done.
So everyone else needs to get retreating on that side.
Your command.
There you go. We flag the combat area here and try and get them to come in so we're under the tower. I'm trying to hold off ringing the bell on the other side until we see them entering our field of view, because we've got farming to do and we're low on food. So we want to leave our people out in the fields as long as we possibly can. And then run this lot back. Is that the last one? Alright, I think that is. Right, move to the flag, get back to barracks. Right, 28 raids are attacking us, only 9 have been killed, which means we've got a lot more coming still. And what our light infantry are there to do, ideally, is to take out any... Ooh, where are they? Sorry, take out any weapons of... or any siege engines, because that's going to be what really hurts us. Oi, you thieving so-and-so. Get him! Get him, boys! You think you're going to thieve from us, do you? You steal from the armory next to the barracks. You are not the brightest thief, sir. Alright, 10 raiders down, 18 to go. More brawlers. Right, they're starting to get within range now. Oh, come on. Just we can plant a few more crops. Right, our troops are in place. All right, they're all crops seem to be planted. Let's ring the bell. Let's go manually move some of these guys over. Get in.
At once. It will be done.
At once.
Go on, Searcane leading the charge. Get him! Get him, Searcane! This is why you don't mess with Gaming Buzz's editors. Go on. Go on. Went after your horses, Searcane. You could do this. Come on. Get him. There's been a lot of changes, Spudman. If you haven't played since it was first available, they have done. There you go. Oh, brutal. There is one raider remaining somewhere. Right, well, our troops return to barracks. So we spot the other raider, we'll have him. I don't think that did too much damage to us. They broke a gate. We need some more luxuries. We can afford 3 labourers. No, we can't. We can afford 1 labourer. Because 2 will go back into this building once that's rebuilt. So... if we need a luxury, let's get ourselves a potter. Can I fit? Not really. I didn't really want to put them here, but I think that's where our potter's going. Town name was chosen by chat, and we had double 69. 138 wood there. Doubly nice. So, one building was destroyed, no items were pillaged, and we killed 27 of the 28 raiders. We left one alive to tell his mates. Yeah, it was Dr. Placebo's choice, our town medic, who's currently selling some snake oil. Snake oil, says Cookie. Best oil in the world. Have you not tried it? Well, you should try snake oil at once. Good morning, Cookie. How are you this morning? So, Sherlock, what have you got planned for the beginning of your year, my friend? And how's studies going? And when are we going for lunch next? You have 5 hours of sleep instead of 8. Oh, that sucks, bud. I also did not sleep well, so I empathize with you. I think our firewood's getting smaller, though. We may need to upgrade our firewood splitters. Now we're getting wood under control. Wait, going on food date with Flanker? Sherlock, I thought you were keeping promise of killing him. Well, chat, do we reckon our little band of... there's only 6 of them. We're not really poorly armed. But we're outnumbered at these camps, and that tower's going to kill one of us. I think we might have to wait until we've got our cavalry built up. We got 4 more labourers, so we can split 2 into the 2 shacks we just built to be upgraded. We went from full to full war economy and actually ended up villagers stricken with scurvy. Well, I am trying to solve that. I'm going to make these 2, and not only, in fact, let's collect. Just with anyone spare here. But I'm going to build these 2, upgrade them immediately, and build fruit gardens for them. And we could maybe think about starting to build out some other areas as well. Maybe we can get ourselves multiple uses. What I'm thinking is we might put the arborist over here. Let's just... on the least fertile bit of the land, and then maybe plant some fruit trees here as well, so we're taking multiple approaches to preventing scurvy. Still working recovery, but your body's still not too well. Couldn't even go for a run yesterday. Wow, for you that is rough. Thought I might try again today, aside from working less, hopefully picking my studies back up again after delaying a bit because of all the pressure. Honestly, you do need to look after yourself as well. Joking aside, my friend, as an idiot myself, I'm well qualified to tell you that if you don't look after yourself for extended periods of time, you cause yourself much bigger problems in the future. And as a certifiable idiot, I would recommend against it. Your wife called customs. Sorry, customs for the parcel we sent out, Fire. Alright, I'll send you the money to get it out of customs. Why would it end up as 30 to 35 euro? We've sent... There are other people in Germany that got the same thing, because it's a gift. There is no monetary value to the... Why would you have to go and drive to pick it up? I've paid for a courier, like, a lot of money to get those to you. Yeah, except mine came with an invoice and we have a VAT number. The delivery something ends at customs in your region. It does not. No. Give me a second. Right. We've paid for tracked door-to-door delivery. If customs get hold of it, which, you know, they have in a couple of areas, they've just passed them through. And yes, I wouldn't fancy fines based on sending stuff as gifts. If something's sold, it gets sent as sold. Right. Let me have a look into this. You can also just refuse it and they should return it to us. And I'll send it again. Sorry. You're going to have the music cut out because I don't think... Why is it... Yeah, it's running background. I don't know why it's doing that, but... Give me a second, I'm just going to log into the tracking. Because we send stuff all over the world for the main thing of what I do. Sven says, I have experienced items being held at customs. The package has not been delivered to your address unless they just send it out on the same courier as before without extra cost. Yeah, exactly. The deal is customs don't bring it to you. The courier that has been charged with shipping the thing does. So once it comes through customs, it comes out the other side, and they will then they'll then complete the delivery. I'm just trying to find Fire's order. One moment. Also, there is literally no way from what's in your order, even if they wanted to charge you $15 or 15 euros for just opening the package to have a look, I can see what's in your package. It's all been declared. I can see the customs declaration. the monetary value of what's in that package is nowhere near anything that would require that level of customs. And in fact, some of those products I think were made in Italy, so have no import charges. They said stickers. Yeah. Absolutely. So I'm just tracking what Royal Mail are saying about it, which is who it's been sent with on this end. With customs in Germany. They've been in customs since the 16th of December. So there is absolutely no way that you should need to drive anywhere to pick it up. That's just BS. As the recipient, and I've just checked because I've got copies of all the customs paperwork in front of me. It is properly marked and declared because there are promotional items in with a thank you card. There should be 0 customs to pay. But if there is, genuinely, let me know and I will happily send you the money. Or just refuse it, Fire. And I'll send you another one. But they have not contacted me as the exporter for any information at all. I wonder if I can find out. I probably can. Previous purchases. For and what Sven said, there's an international treaty about this. Brexit or no Brexit, it's the same as if they sent stuff to the US. And the reason we were trying to get it out so quickly was because these aren't commercial items. And there was a change to GPSR, not to be confused with GDPR, which we are also compliant with. And we have an in-Europe contact as well. That is some level of BS. I'm sorry, Fire. But I can literally just send you another one. In fact, let's see if I can do that today. Let's see. Might not be today. Yeah, send an email anyway. Yeah, if you tell them it was a charity, like it was a thank you gift for supporting Doctors Without Borders, and if they have any questions, they can email us directly. We'll happily speak to them correspond with them in German as well, and provide our EU reps details. But without wishing to dox any of our audience, you were one of 5 packages that got sent to Germany, and all the rest have gone without problem. That is very dumb. But if they email anything other than okay, then we'll send it all to you. Let me know. A, we'll give you the pennies if you want to recover those ones, or B, I'll send it out via another courier. Because I am absolutely happy to do whatever it takes to get your stuff to you. Because we spent about 500 quid on postage for getting the stuff out to everyone all over the world. And I think at this point, if I track my items, don't know this is actually going to track for me for all of them. I think all of them are gone. I'm happy to do both, Harry. Right. Is that the UK one? There, brilliant. Okay. So we've got one still in transit, one that's pending, which is yours. That's it. The thing is the size of a large letter. We may even have the export photos of it. I don't think we do, actually. But yeah, it's a standard large letter box. So, to meet the criteria for a large letter, in fact, let's check. I can tell you, it was 100 grams and was no larger than 35 centimeters by 25 centimeters by 2.5 centimeters. But like I say, more than happy to, if PayPal works for you, I can send you the monies to pay the customs fees if they will then release it back to the courier. But on my side, it says that they will continue to deliver once customs is done with it. Get that being built next. We even sent it with like everything international tracked, which cost a freaking fortune to make sure we could see where everything went. That is very frustrating. But yeah, if you have any problems, like I say, we'll send you the pennies and replacements, and reship the replacements with a DPD. What one of those packages cost to send? Well, it varies quite a bit. The average, hang on, was £17 a package. I think fires will have been slightly less than that. Let's see. Fires will have been. Deutschland. £9.50, I think. Excluding, obviously, the cost of the items. They want $14.49 for only opening it. Yeah, I'd like to say, Fire, send me your PayPal, I'll send you the pennies. If I say you're going to get something, you're going to get it. I am a man of my word. Is your PayPal, or do you have PayPal linked to the email address you used when you ordered it? Because I know the €14.49 for opening it, totally get. It sucks, but that's what they sometimes will charge for customs clearance. They do it here too. DHL in particular are the worst for it. Because they charge a fee for opening it for... It's not the customs charging a fee for opening it. It tends to be the courier charging a fee for handling the customs and importation for you. And then any duty that's due, so if the item is a item that has import taxes on it, plus any VAT that's due. Spudman says that completely takes piss. It really does. So DHL, over the years, are the courier I've had the most problems with. Well, that's why I don't send with them myself. But they may be the partner on the other end for Royal Mail, who's where these packages were sent with. Because the DHL, I have an EORI number and a customs number and all of the other good stuff that you need for international stuff. Because bear in mind that outside of streaming, Gaming Buzz is going to have a few more ranges. We do some other things. But I have sent thousands of packages worth probably millions of pounds all over the world. With things that are somewhat complex in part. Can I get these guys to return to barracks now? I thought I already had. Have they just
Your
been...
command.
Why can't I select their banner? Right, we'll select it from here. Let's move them there and see if we can get them to go back. But the... and I've dealt with customs authorities all over the world. DHL have consistently screwed customs up. Failed to put the EORI number or the VAT number in for imports. Failed to hold on to documentation for the exports. Failed to check documentation pockets that are literally attached to the parcel. They are the worst. That gets them all back there. Mark's looking forward to buying some stickers. You're probably going to have to wait until the 16th of January, Mark. Because at that point, I will have my studio back, which currently has a sofa stuck in it, so we can't take any of the product photos for any of the new stuff. And dependent on whether or not I can get an answer from one of our wonderful community artists, we may have some other greetings card stuff coming out before then. Send the email first, tell them there's just stickers and to pay for door-to-door stuff. They'll tell us they have to pick it up from customs, then send it back because our custom thing is way too far. Yeah, no, totally far. Like I say, if they send it back, that's absolutely fine. If you're out of pocket for even a cent, email me. Or email help@gaming.buzz and just say I said so, and they will just send you money for any inconvenience you've had and any expense you've had out of pocket, and we'll get you more stuff sent out. Mark is waiting for new sticker announcers to see if he wants them instead of the current stickers. Well, the current stickers aren't available to buy, which makes the customs thing even funnier. Because the ones that have been included in the prizes that went out for the hot potato, not one of them was available to buy, because those are actually all of our commercial samples that we have been working on for the past 2 years, going back and forward with varying suppliers to find what we wanted. You just want to know the monkey stickers. Those will probably be February, I would imagine. Because I think we've got maybe 3 to 4 months worth of work for our artists at the moment. And Wagley's emotes will be among those, which will be monkeys. I believe. The choice is entirely up to Wagley, but I've promised to have one of our emotes artists draw it. But we've also got 2 other product launches that we're trying to prep. One we're trying to rush out to see if we can do before February, but it really needs to be done within the next week if we're going to do it. And the other one is a thing that I've been working on for a few months, and we've got the suppliers locked in that we for tabletop D&D. We're short on professions again. And builders. So I need to find 2 people to pull from somewhere. Clay's going to go up in usage. We've already demolished that. I'm going to pull 1 person from each of these. It's not ideal, but it should help us get our productivity sorted, and we'll put 1 extra person stocking firewood splitter. There we go. I think that's not bad. Doc says, Flank, we need something to spend points on. Yes. You probably do. And squats and sit-ups is not happening. Let me know what sort of thing you want to do with them, and I'll see what I can do. Because the Polka I need to do an integration with, I just haven't had time when I'm not streaming. I'll be completely honest. And I can't code and be entertaining at the same time. I am not talented in that way. I can try and set up one of the bots, but it will just take some time. So it is off-stream time that I need to find. stuff like you should use AI, says Mark. Sure. Suki Wagley, hope they're well. I haven't actually spoken to Wagley for part of this week, so I don't know. I hope they are well as well. Mel sent, wait for an answer. Yeah, whatever the answer is, Fire. Just, like, even if they charge you courier fees, or customs fees, which we'll reimburse you for, the collection has been paid for from door to door. And if they want, whatever the deal is, we'll sort it out. But it is not a commercial shipment. It is a gift. There is video evidence of you receiving said gift on YouTube. We have Sigmar in here.
Need anything?
Wow. He's just working as a labourer, transporting stuff around. Sigmar's really had a fall from grace from the god. Hail Sigmar! Indeed. So 67 is the age of Sigmar, apparently. Oh, we should be able to, let's upgrade these two. Has Jam's become a herbalist? I support your life choices. Is that a second gem? Or is that... Oh, we've got multiple nomadic gems. One's a herbalist and one is a soldier. I do love this veterancy idea that the combat efficiency of a unit improves over time. So what I'm going to do is try and get more berries. That's why these two are being upgraded. Yes. I think the problem is that if we try and attack these, until we've got cavalry or something that can move a bit faster and do a bit more damage, we're going to maybe struggle a bit. Alright, we haven't worked our way through all that iron ore yet either. So that's some good news. You have a second interview. Oh, awesome. Congratulations, Kaz. Good luck for it. Also, morning, Sponge. How are you, my friend? Answer is already out. They don't answer that email, and DHL tracking will provide more updates. Mental health officer of school. Oh, nice. Oh, another traveling merchant. I don't really have much to sell because we did so much before. Yeah, I'm kind of a bit stuck here, chat, as to what we can do for a bit of money. Tuesday, 2 p.m. Nice. Well, good luck. I was just trying to find the customs number. Right. Oh, I do want to get more variety later, but for now, I'm going to try and get these two just doing the default berries. I got Delia in one and Nomadic Jam in the other. Hang on. That's their switchboard in Bonn. I'm just trying to find their customs number. Which means help and contact. Oh, immigrants! Woohoo! Excellent. We welcome all here, particularly all that we can put down the pit. Do. Cool. I've also sent requested updates on the package as well. Work areas are empty. Arborist. Right. His work area is not going to be empty. It's going to be... Oof. All right, we can afford to lose a wee bit of fruit. I don't want to lose any of this. So... yeah, I'm really sorry for the inconvenience, Fire. But whatever it ends up happening, we'll make sure you get your stuff. So I want to compare how much fruit gets made here compared to our other buildings. Yeah, good luck with that as well, Fire. Right, what I'm going to do is just move that work area just a touch to maximize the number of these we can get into it, which I think is there. Okay. It's really interesting because couriers seem to go through phases where they are fantastic or terrible, and sometimes it's just your local delivery office. But for me, DPD have been the best, most consistent courier, followed by Royal Mail, I think. And then we used to use UPS for everything. They used to be phenomenal. They were the premium courier. They charged an absolute fortune compared to anyone else, but it was worth it to know that it would definitely arrive. And UPS have been fairly poor, and DHL International specifically, and specifically for imports, have been the worst courier that I would not wish on anyone. Even worse than Every. And Every are... When I see someone's delivering by Every, I assume I'm not getting the parcel. Our food's slowly dropping. I think we haven't really given ourselves any more food development here. I am trying, though. Oh, we did get an extra horse. Huzzah! We're almost at the point we're going to need another compost yard as well, and I think it's going to need to be at the other end of town. Fertility 82. Yeah, we should have some forage. And we do have a little bit of flour to harvest. And pending blizzard, that might actually hurt because we don't have as much firewood as I would like. Well, I think we've succeeded, chat. We have increased our wood supply, so we have got more wood in the morning, which, I mean, seems like a joyous occasion. We've got a far more sustainable forestry over here that we've slowly planted out, so as we have the opportunity to, we can swap around all of our foresters camps, and we can still add more people to our foresters camps as well. And we've mostly built defenses as well, so we've got some very basic defenses, really more to keep the deer in and the raiders out. And we didn't destroy anything by doing it, so we shouldn't be able to be targeted quite so easily here, which should mean that raiders will just ignore this area now and will continue to push up to our main city. More wood, says Mark on YouTube. Let's go, indeed. More sustainable wood. And really, you want to be able to get wood all the time. Just getting wood once is really not enough. So we want to be able to make sure we've got a sustainable source of wood and a sustainable source of planks, which we can then use as a export and also improve our firewood as well. In fact, I'll get the other firewood upgraded over here soon, TM, as well. How far are they being upgraded again? They're only a few points of desirability off. They just haven't been getting their luxuries, which we did build a potter over here. How much are these guys pulling out of the ground at the moment? 140 and 115 a year. I'm going to take 2 people out of that coal mine and put them over to the potter. There we go. You don't have a car and wife's car as a sale. You want on the white BMW SUV, Mark. Yeah, well, let's go and have a look. You're right, I should check these important things.
What needs doing?
There we go, we've got Harry the Potter. You have to have the as a middle name, because otherwise, how do you know you're in trouble? Right. I think we've succeeded. We've got wood. We have managed to protect our wood with more wood and got ourselves some new hunting grounds. So I think that is not bad going for our first Farthest Frontier Friday of 2025. We've also upgraded. We've got barracks. We've got a very small garrison now. And we've got ourselves set up for next time. So and we've also upgraded our warehouse as well. So I think what we're going to do is call it there so I can go shopping for a rug. All the important stuff in life. However, the good news is, if you are watching us on YouTube, thank you for watching. If you wouldn't mind hitting the like, subscribe, it really helps. There's a great article out on Gaming Buzz at the moment, at gaming.buzz, about some of the recommended games of the year, including one recommended by Fire. If you are watching on Twitch, the entertainment continues. Don't worry, we'll find someone cool from our community to go and hang out with. And some would say your entertainment is about to significantly improve, one would imagine. Ah, there we go. That's who we're going to go raiding. We're going to go on a wee raid to go and see the one, the only FG squared. There you go. It's the one that's in the channel on Discord, Fire. And I'm glad that you guys have enjoyed hanging out as we've got our wood sorted. And sorry if you feel that I was baiting you there, Fire, but it is a good article by Searcane. You should definitely head on over. So, without further ado, we're going to go raiding the one, the only FG squared. I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, and I might be back a little bit later on today with some more streaming shenanigans. But for now, have a wonderful day, and if, I haven't said it to you already, happy 2025. I hope it brings you plenty of wealth, keeps you in good health, and, brings you lots of happiness. Bye-bye for now.
I say, old chap, I think those raiders mean to do us harm.